Happy birthday to Ash. We met on the podcast. You're sometimes an asshole, but we like you like that. Happy birthday, Ash.
Oh, that was cool.
Why are you lying? We met on OkCupid.
It wasn't OkCupid. It was, and I was there, and I made you swipe right.
I thought it was Christian Mingle. I'm sorry.
Please, you think they would have let him on Christian Mingle? Come on.
Dare ye?
It would have been straight up like the Waterboy's mom. That's the devil right there. That's the devil.
Oh man, I'm a little racist.
It's okay.
I love it.
That's what we're all about.
Racist?
Yeah, racism.
Racism.
Okay, Shaggy. All right.
Come on, you missed us.
We missed last week. We're back. I'm Ash.
This is Luis.
This is Esteban.
And we're Comix.
We are.
So,
Some news happened while we've been away.
well, you didn't think, the world would stop just because we're away, did
Well,
you?
we thought. I mean,
We
all
tried.
All of our friends in the show business, like
Yeah.
they kind of put themselves on pause for us.
They did.
So, Namor is coming back to Marvel, right?
Need more or no more?
Say Namor.
Say more number.
Say no more, money more.
Say number.
Yeah, so, Fox didn't do anything with them anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Fox had the.
Yeah, I thought that was weird. Because I always thought it was just.
But would Marvel do anything with him because he recently came out, right?
Yeah.
So would Marvel do anything? I mean, that would appease
It would appease.
that whole turn Captain America gay thing.
They didn't turn Captain America gay.
No, the petition to make Captain America gay.
Wow.
I didn't know there was a petition.
There's
to make
a
Captain
Oh yeah, there was a petition.
It's
to
like
make Captain America gay.
MakeCaptainAmericaGay.com or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
He's
Because
Hydra. Is it because he's Hydra now? Hail Hydra.
Just because he wants to save his best friend. Dude, they don't know bro code. You have
They
to
do
save
not
your
know
best
bro
friend.
code. Speaking of, I'm just gonna add this.
Speaking of best friends.
Yeah, speaking of best friends,
He's quitting.
I'm. This is my last show. No. Very sad news last night.
Yes.
Very sad news. Just to kind of shift gears a little bit, but
Go
again, 2016. Fuck you once again for taking someone else. Muhammad Ali unfortunately passed away last night. I believe he had Parkinson's disease.
Yeah,
Parkinson's
he had that.
disease. But he
74.
was 74. But he was hospitalized because he had respiratory issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Muhammad Ali, may you rest in boxer's heaven.
All right. Now, I'm not trying to controversy, but don't you think a lot of people thought he died because he was out of the limelight? No, I'm talking about sports people. Like, every time you see him, obviously it was during his heyday.
Right.
But I mean, and I know he hasn't passed because there wasn't any real news about it.
Right.
But I meant, like, once you've been out of the limelight for that long, and all of your pictures that you see are in black and white of Muhammad Ali, it kind of tells people that he's passed.
I can see what you're saying, and I get it. I understand what you're saying, but I never saw it that way. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I never saw it that way. So.
Like when Floyd Money Mayweather passes.
Oh, he's not dead yet?
I feel like a lot of people are. He's just. There's a whole generation gap between when he was huge, generation gap, and then because he was for a while he's been in Tyson fights, so he was still in the limelight.
Right.
How long ago is Tyson?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then kind of just.
Yeah.
I feel like. A lot of people, Muhammad Ali blew up their Facebook, and they don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's
sadly.
True. Sadly, yes, I agree. But I mean, I don't know, dude. He was the best fucking trash talker ever, dude.
Yeah, he's
The
great.
the first.
The first.
Dude. I mean, but it's one of those things where it's like
He was
trash
in WrestleMania 1.
Yes, he was. Trash talk, and if someone put him in his place, he was quiet. He was like, I got put in my place, which is fucking
Hardly
dope,
ever.
man. Hardly ever. But the man...
Dude, they always show that video where that guy is taking 76 swings, and he's just...
Yeah, he's just bobbing and weaving.
Dodging all of them.
All of them. And it's just kind of... Dude, his fucking famous saying, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah.
That shit's...
Well, that's
I know.
how Luis is in bed.
Right? He does float like
He
a
does
butterfly.
sting like a bee.
He does sting like a
Because
bee.
the stinger is about the equivalent, is what I'm hearing.
Oh.
But there's a picture of two gloves, and one has a butterfly that landed on it, and one has a bee. That was pretty cool.
That's cool. So, Muhammad
Thank you for
Ali,
your permission.
we raise our glasses. May you rest in peace, good sir.
So that they can hear their glasses.
Now, let's shift gears yet again to let's go back to Namor.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know if Marvel would do anything with him, and then if they do, would they make him gay to appease trying to make Captain America gay? Because they want... Oh, there's another thing we have to talk about. Apocalypse. Did we talk about this? Is it in your thing?
It is. Okay. It's always in his thing.
But before we get to that...
Apocalypse immerses himself in his thing.
Would they make it Namor...
I think they would probably...
the equivalent of Aquaman kind of thing?
Well, that's why that's Namor. Namor was supposed to be Marvel's Aquaman.
Yeah.
You know, that's what he was supposed to be.
Not
but
as
he
big as
wasn't.
Aquaman, though.
No, sadly, no. No, he was not.
They put the wings on his ankles. That kind of
They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
They fucked us up.
Wow.
They fucked us up.
I see him being more of a Netflix series.
Yeah.
I
you
see
know what's
that.
good?
Cameo.
And it won't be...
A cameo? Just kind of like no.
A cameo.
I bet you they're going to put... It's going to be a tattoo of wings on his ankles, just to make it cooler. They're not going to
Maybe.
put real wings on his ankles.
No. But I don't even think, like, why would they put wings on the ankle?
Because that was part of his character. I think he still has it.
Fuck it. I don't know. You can clearly see Namor's not a big...
Neither is Iron Fist, but he's getting his own...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but the only reason why I believe Iron Fist is getting his own series is because of the Defenders. I don't think Namor was a part of any superhero group, was he?
But the same.
Yeah. Let's see, this is when we should have a laptop, because I'm pretty sure he is.
Show you my laptop.
I think he's in X-Force or X-Men.
What?
Yeah, he's in something. Somebody talk so I can look this up.
We'll get back to that, but I know you saw Apocalypse. Did you see Apocalypse?
Yes.
God damn it! I haven't
You
seen
didn't see it?
Apocalypse. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Ray Romano.
Deborah! Ma! I mean, I don't give a shit. We can talk about it. We can spoil it. I don't care. It's
Okay.
no big deal.
Well, it's what we want to talk about has nothing to do with the actual fucking movie. It has everything to do with the stupid poster.
The poster?
Yeah.
Oh, the one where he's choking out Jennifer Lawrence? Is it that one?
Choking out Mystique. Jennifer Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah.
What about it? What's
It's
on the
people
poster?
who don't watch the movie that are feminists that are like, it shows a guy beating up a girl, but in essence, it's supposed to be, it's just supposed.
It's two superheroes
Yeah.
fighting, but yeah, they broke it down saying that this movie poster is endorsing like domestic violence.
But never mind the fact that you're
Yeah.
showing a woman as the star of the movie.
Right,
and this
because
is what
she's essentially
going-
she's essentially the main character,
Yeah.
isn't she?
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
Yeah. Well, besides McAvoy, of course.
Well, Stewart or McAvoy. But what? Really? I didn't know that there was.
Yeah.
They Fox apologized recently.
Yeah. Fox apologized for it.
They were like, "Oh, like
We didn't understand.
Yeah, we didn't
It's
understand. We didn't want it to be insensitive. We apologize."
My friend was talking about how there wasn't enough video game female heroes out there,
Okay.
and then Tomb Raider came out, and then it was the abuse of a female because they were all trying to attack her. So it's kind of like there's no.
Who said that?
It's just a going, websites and whatever.
Oh,
I think
I see,
every
I see,
movie's supposed to be The Sound of Music if it has women in it,
Oh, okay.
and then that's when.
That's so weird,
That
though.
is
Like,
weird.
I never. I don't know. I mean, I didn't think
Dude.
that.
But if it's a movie about, you look at Lifetime movies,
Yeah.
half those movies are about how guys are dicks, and if
Yeah.
the movie poster is her having a black eye, it's fucking 97%, and it's like, for real, like, what do you, if you're trying to explain what the movie's about?
I'm not gonna lie. I really think that's how I always saw Lifetime.
Yeah,
The Lifetime movies.
there's not a girl not getting beaten on that show.
That's true because recently my wife and I were watching this TV show on Lifetime called The Unreal. It's kind of like supposed to be the behind the stories of like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette.
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to be like this chick that like snapped, and she's all like she's one of the workers there.
Yeah.
I think she's like a producer or something like that. So she ends up like snapping,
Mhm.
and having like a meltdown or whatever, So it's just kind of like I'm like, all right, like again, Lifetime meltdown.
But it's
Back.
weird though. Like, I don't know. For something that promotes women,
Yeah.
it kind of just.
Well, I think
I don't know.
that's
I
the
guess if it was a female director doing X-Men and they showed that poster, do you think it would be that much of a it'd still be.
It still would be.
Yeah, because people are ignorant. They just see a poster and they're like, "Oh, I want to get offended." And unfortunately, the internet has
never mind the guy's blue. They're both
right.
Blue.
Yeah, that's probably his wife. You know,
Probably.
That was probably their fucking logic.
That's probably what it was.
You see, but
These Smurfs look weird.
Why is Papa Smurf choking?
That's the most horrible thing about the internet is
Smurfette.
that it's given
Smurfette,
it's given the most idiot people a voice.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, people rally up against. People follow they're fucking lemurs. They like follow stupidity, and it's like, oh, I'm offended by this. Oh, I'm offended too, and then they do this and then they just create this big wave. Like before the internet, nobody really knew. It's not that people weren't stupid. It's just that we didn't have a way of like hearing it because we didn't have stupid friends.
I feel like they got Vox to apologize, so they're like high-fiving. Yes, we did it. Yes.
Like what?
But if a company goes, fuck you, it's not meant to be like that. This is what it's meant to be. It's a villain. And we're showing our star, Jennifer Lawrence, so we want to show the villainy, the villainy of this character, and instead of putting on a man character, we wanted it to be a female because she's the female star.
Yeah.
We don't want to show Mystique being, how she kicking the ass on the poster, and he's a fucking god.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
I don't agree with that.
Regarding the movie, though,
right?
The movie itself, other than that whole stupidity from people, the movie was good. Days of Future Past.
As he stutters.
Days of Future Past was definitely better.
Okay. It was very definitely Days of Future Past-ish.
Yes.
Very.
It would. I think it felt more like this should have set up Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past probably should have come after this. A lot of it was a very solid drama. We're gonna leave this spoiler free, by the way.
I did like how Havoc didn't have to fucking hula hoop anymore.
Yes, yeah. So they did really interesting things as far as the bringing the team together.
It was more his not optic blast, the uniblast, or what is it?
The chesticles.
His chesticle blast.
The
I get what you're saying.
Blast.
Yeah, he's like
arc blast, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
it was more that as opposed to that hula hoop.
Oh, when he first started off, yeah. You guys better stand back.
But it was good. I gave it personally 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
A strong 3 out of 5. So I would definitely watch it again. I definitely own it on Blu-ray. So three Comix.
I give it 4.
You give it 4.
I liked it a lot. I like it, especially like the end and how certain things happen.
Yes.
The turn. Everybody has a different reason. Like, it's almost seeing your dad as perfect.
Yeah.
But your mom knows different, and then this is the time that your dad turns and you see what your mom sees. Meaning, like, dad's whatever, but you only see him once a week, and you didn't know how much of a dick he was, and then all of a sudden he's a dick to you, and then he's a dick to you, and then he's a dick to all 4 of his fucking 4 horsemen.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was all, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
The only thing I didn't like was the Psylocke ending, but other than that,
because
she's one of the not OG, but she's a fairly established X-Men.
She dies, doesn't she?
No,
we're not gonna reveal anything.
She dies, doesn't she?
Yes. No.
You know what's funny?
What's that?
Is that we respect that you haven't seen it.
I know.
And we'll not talk about it, but fuck our listeners.
Yeah.
We'll totally spoil the fuck out of it.
There aren't a lot of action.
Which, by the way,
scenes.
you're welcome, listeners.
You're welcome, guys. So don't go into the movie expecting nonstop action because it's not that. It's a very good X-Men story. Plain and simple.
I read that they are setting up the Dark Phoenix saga pretty well, coming from that.
I plead the 5th.
Okay.
I'm very happy with where they're taking it.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
Because I know that they're trying to do, like, the next X-Men movie is supposed to take place in the 90s, right? That's what they're saying?
Yes, it is.
I just want to see a lot of people wearing the Run DMC outfits. That's what I want to see.
One more movie and then the Phoenix saga. Because I would want to see
them established.
Yeah. Well, the whole relationship with what was, in part 3,
right?
The final stand, we were supposed to, the whole fucking relationship and that whole his body tearing apart in the comics was Cyclops. Mm-hmm. On the cover, he's holding his arm and his fucking shit's all torn to piece, and he's trying to get to Phoenix. Jean. But they gave it, of course, to Hugh Jackman. So I would have liked to see.
Dude, to be honest, like, I thought that special effects part was actually pretty cool when he kept on walking. It was just blowing away. Yeah, and it was healing. But you kind of see, like, the silver, like, the adamantium skeleton. I thought that part was cool, but
he was completely fine, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you saw a husband going up to his wife with, it's tearing away.
Right,
and by the end that he got to her, he finally touched her and, like, he saw, like, he gave up his life for her.
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
Already
Oh, of
fucking
course.
2 more comics, 2 more stars than we would have given it.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree. What about...
Instead, it was like he kisses her and we see little veins or stupid shit and then end of Cyclops because I'm going to go do fucking Superman Returns.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, they did away with that.
And be
really
a
bad.
side character.
A little fun fact
And Superman's going to steal my chick. Come on.
on Apocalypse, 80 million opening weekend. It did fairly well. I know they were kind of thinking like, oh, it's kind of got lost wind out of its sales and stuff, but it was a very solid weekend. It stayed in first for the 2 weekends after that. This weekend number 3, I believe.
Yeah. That's not bad. What about Sophie Turner? How did she do as Jean Grey?
You want to take this one?
I like her.
Yeah.
I liked her. I mean, it's crazy because
she did a good job.
Yeah.
Complete English accent except for her R's. Her R's is still kind of Englishy.
Right.
But it's almost like a different person.
Yeah. She's not the
it's good to see her.
person.
Yeah, it's good to see her all updated, like in not Game of Thrones clothes.
Right.
It's kind of a come on, Jean, you can do it. Come on, Jean, you can do it. Come on, Jean. I can't do it. I can't do it.
And then she does it. Okay.
Yeah. So it's almost like if you look at this movie, Dark Phoenix is Xavier's fault.
God, wasn't that?
That's always been.
That's
yeah,
always
that's
been that
kind
way
of
though.
it.
That's always been
like
that.
he just never knew how to help her.
Because it's like he knew that there was like that
Evil.
that evil in her.
Yeah.
Like he always knew, but he didn't know how to harness it or how to have her control it. Because in the original ones, didn't he like lock it away in the depths of her mind or some shit
Make
like
her
that?
forget.
Yeah, you know.
I wish I had that.
I want to forget a lot of shit. What about the dude that plays Cyclops?
Is like a fucking Tom Hardy's little brother.
Shut up, yeah.
He's not all buff. He just has a Tom Hardy face.
Oh, okay, all right. Not bad. Not bad.
He was cool. He's kind of a rebel, kind of a. It's weird because we're gonna see the growth of him becoming the leader, which I again would have wanted to see.
Yeah.
In this one, he was kind of the one of the crew.
No, okay, so
the Quicksilver which Quicksilver should not be older than Cyclops, but I digress.
I digress.
But they did have a scene that was. They almost say that it's better than the original.
I don't think so.
I think it's equal.
You think it's equal? What did you think of it?
I thought the first scene where the prison break scene,
Yeah.
a lot better than this one. It was still amusing. I think Quicksilver is definitely one of the people that stole the show.
Yeah.
Again in this one?
Yeah. Again in this one, he has 2 scenes. One in the beginning, which is I think the longest. Like it's a very similar montage as the breakout scene.
Right.
And then the end, he has like an action scene.
Okay.
And the action scene, I just laughed out loud. Like it was just amazing. It was done really, really well.
Okay.
So it's like you finally see him in like an aggressive, like using his powers in an aggressive manner. Like
oh, nice.
if you saw Flash like trying to take down somebody, like it was something like that. Like this is what I would expect to see in a Flash movie. And I'm just like, and that got me excited. I was like, I thought it was done really well.
Do they touch on a little bit? Because I know in the trailer, he admits that that Magneto's his dad. Do they go through that whole thing?
It's a recurring theme in the movie. It comes back a lot. It's definitely one of the strong points of what is making his character, while Jean controlling her powers is one of her biggest points.
Right.
Mystique not wanting to leave these people that are all looking up to her is
right.
one of hers. And so it's like everyone has their like burdens, and then they all kind of get to the end, and kind of like what Ash was saying,
right.
that even the 4 horsemen, they all go there for their own reasons, and then when it's finally time to throw down, they're like, wait a minute, this guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Like, do we really want to, like, and so it just kind of unfolds.
The scene, the poster that we're talking about, him holding Mystique, is the reason why Magneto turns on him.
Oh, okay.
Because Magneto, and which kind of gives a good reason of why in X-Men 1, they're down for each other. Like, no matter how evil he's going to get, I have his back.
Right. Okay.
And vice versa. Which is kind of weird, too, because, well, never mind, because Mystique's 1,000-something years old, right, in the comics?
Something like that, yeah.
But, it was good. I liked it. I'm going to see it again because Chris hasn't seen it.
Yeah, I want to watch it. So, I know you saw Ninja Turtles.
I did.
And?
Oh, shit, I forgot that's out.
Yeah, that was
so
it any good?
Yes. It's
like your Power Rangers good? Like it's good to everybody else as well, or?
And I was about to explain. Yeah, no, because it's not good for everybody, for sure. So, okay, right out the gate.
Casey Jones is totally watered down, huh?
Yes.
God
yes.
damn.
I know, I was sad about I had hope. I held my breath. I held my breath and I was like, they're going to do Casey Jones justice.
Nope.
They did not. Because even though the look, they gave it to him the way that he looks in the current comic book run, this Casey Jones is a correctional officer. And he's not from the streets. He's this guy that wants to make detective, and he wants to catch the foot in order for him to make detective. So it's like, so he's this good guy, like never had a hard time. Like the original Casey Jones, like he grew up on the street, like and so he was tired of seeing. Yeah, like, and even in the comic book, like he was getting beat on by his dad,
right?
And so he would take the beatings from his dad. And then out in the street, when he saw like criminals, he would beat them up like as a fuck you. This shit ain't happening to me.
What's this from? I picked the wrench. Why'd you pick the wrench? Cause fuck him. That's why. What movie? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
No. Good Will Hunting. When he talks about how he got beat. Anyway, this is being recorded. Go on. I knew it was gonna be watered down, dude. I really.
Yeah. No. It's. I wanted it.
Coteas or something like that. The OG.
Casey Jones?
Yeah, the OG Casey Jones. The way he was, like, just the...
Yeah.
I'm down for shit. Like, I'm doing this of my own accord. I'm down for shit. Oh, shit, there's turtles.
Even if Stephen Amell was to be given, like, the script of, hey, you're this person that grew up on the streets, you didn't make the hockey team, you're pissed, and all this whatever. Like, if it was to kind of give him that script, they didn't. Although one thing that I will say about Stephen Amell's performance is that seeing him in a very lighthearted character versus the dark character that he's been on Arrow.
Well, that's why you gave it to him. You gave it to him because you wanted
Arrow.
You failed this city.
Yeah.
You wanted that,
well,
and then you give us...
Hi,
guys!
He's still very, like, lighthearted.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like Mikey, but the aggression of
Raphael.
Okay. And so, like, he had those two traits, but just none of the backstory, which really made it hard.
Okay.
Like,
when
just
you kill Damien Dark, you guys saw the finale?
We'll get into that.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
So,
but that's
ultimately what I'll give it is 3 out of 5 stars. Again, a solid 3 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the whole movie. Right out the gate, when the movie starts, you see foot soldiers, and so in the first movie, the foot were
are they
SWAT
the purple?
They're not purple. They're all in black, but they're ninjas this time. So you know, in the first movie, the Foot Clan was just fucking SWAT team, and so in this movie, like right out the gate, you see them jumping off of shit like they're ninjas. It's like, but they didn't spend time to explain it. But that's fine. Like, okay, I'll take it.
Are they?
Then you see Shredder. It's an actual dude, not a fucking transformer. A transformer. Yeah,
a transformer.
So it's not a transformer. It's an actual dude, and you see him in costume. Looks dope. No fight scene with Shredder.
In the movie.
No fight scene with Shredder in the movie. You see him about to throw down, and then something happens, and he's out of the picture. So he like fucking. I'm just like, oh shit, this is gonna happen. Doesn't happen. So he takes the back burner. No action. He's like ordering shit. A couple Bebop and Rocksteady scenes. The Bebop and Rocksteady, I think, is what made the movie. Lots of action in the film. Mm-hmm. When I walked away, the reason I gave it 3 out of 5. No martial arts. The action that we saw was the turtles jumping onto shit, jumping off of shit, running away from shit, driving the truck. Like, it was jumping out of airplanes. Like, it was those types of action sequences, but there was no Ninja Turtles. There was no ninja in the Ninja Turtles movie. It was them just jumping, and there was like one scene, like you remember the movie Godzilla, where they never showed like a fight scene. They shows the kid watching the news, and the mom's talking to the kid, and Godzilla's like fucking shit up, and you want to see what's going on back there. There was a scene kind of like that where Bebop and Leonardo are fighting for this, essentially like the Tesseract in the Ninja Turtle world. And, like, you see him doing a couple flips, but it's, like, happening in the background. You're kind of like, oh, let me see more of that shit. Yeah. But then it's like, okay, then it stops, and then Raphael tackles him, and then on to the next scene. So, like, the clan,
whoa.
No. So, overall, the movie, it was great. I liked the way that the 4 brothers interacted with each other. They got the personalities.
Was it better?
Yes.
Okay.
Personalities, they got down.
Okay.
Casey Jones, they didn't. However... For that, they didn't get down. Shredder, they got down. Krang, they got down. That looked great. The last fight scene, again, no martial arts. Is I'm gonna tackle you. I'm gonna hit you with this brick, like, you know. And then we've got So that fight scene is going on at the same time as Casey Jones is taking on Bebop and Rocksteady, and it's essentially him just running away from the two of them. There's
As a distraction.
Yeah, the most martial art display was that scene from the trailer of Casey Jones fighting the Foot Clan. Like, hey, fellas! And he, like, does that. That's, like, the most choreography you see in the movie.
Natalie Portman as April O'Neil. Would that not be the shit?
That would be the shit.
That would be the shit.
It would already give it a little bit more credibility.
So-
But you don't have to put regular people in these. You could put people that know martial arts, because it's not. Obviously, they're not in the Ninja Turtles rubber suits. They're in actual CGI.
Right.
So you could just put. Why can't you?
You know,
use
I would
that?
have loved if you would have given me one scene with the 100 Foot Clan versus the 4 Turtles.
Yeah.
One scene, make it last 5 minutes of just them throwing down
Or
like they did in the.
Sweat, make it last forever.
I'd be down with that, just so you can see their martial art
It's too
display.
young.
I know.
It's too young. It's too young. It's too young.
So it's still a great film. Watch
Dude,
it, enjoy it, because
You gotta go. You need to see where Donatello goes. Yeah. See, you need all that shit. Almost killed our fucking podcast.
Oh, dude. Dude, like, no joke. Like, right now, I'm sorry. I still prefer the old school Ninja Turtles in the rubber
Me too.
suits.
Dude,
Me
I
too.
was
Right
always-
now, yeah, I do too.
You know what? I mean, if you gave us old school Ninja Turtles, but the Foot Clan, sadly, I mean, best case scenario, they're human, but give them. I mean, a guy has size and a guy has fucking katana swords. In the comic, I mean, the cartoon, you gave it reason because they were robots, so I can't slash through it.
Right.
So in the movie, they had to use them in a different way when he throws the swords and he jumps up.
Jumps
and
up.
kicks
Yeah.
them.
Let me tell you this: they use their weapons maybe twice in the film.
God damn it.
There's one scene where it looks like Michelangelo's about to do some shit. Like he takes out his nunchucks and he's like posed, like he's getting ready, and then it doesn't happen, and then he just tackles somebody. Raphael, I think, takes out his size once when he's like talking to the cops, like, "We're 4 brothers that hate bullies and love this city," and then then he puts them away, and like that's it. Like they never use them.
Dude, in
Like,
the old one,
never
he
use
had
them.
his size out just to talk to people.
Yeah,
And he threw his side, and it landed in between. Is it Donatello?
Donatello's
Donatello
like,
yeah.
legs, yeah.
Like just for shits and giggles.
I wanted my wine.
yeah.
Died.
So yeah, man. So it's still
It's nutrients.
it's still a good movie. It's just enjoy it for the story.
Right.
The action isn't there.
Wait for DVD.
Definite, yeah.
Or
Wait for DVD, huh?
Wait for not Blu-ray. What's it?
Redbox?
Redbox.
Yeah,
Redbox.
it's worth watching.
Redbox.
If you enjoy it's a fun movie. It's just not.
It's meant for kids.
Yeah.
See, I didn't like that. Okay, wait a minute. So you're telling me that Shredder took a back seat.
Yes.
So Krang was the
Oh yeah,
main-
how much was Krang in the movie?
Krang was in it. He was
Oh, like a lot?
he was front and center.
Wait. Krang took the lead on this?
Yes.
Krang never took the lead. It was always the Shredder.
I know. So in this movie, it was they're essentially what we initially thought of. We initially thought it was going to be a 3-way war. It wasn't that. It was them teaming up, and then Shredder gets double crossed. And so then Shredder's out of commission, and we got Krang up against the Turtles. So they did bring up
garbage or gabbage.
they did bring up things like but there's still things that
Garbage.
there's so much fan service, which is what made it enjoyable. I think it's like oh, there's the truck, and they mention Dimension X, and it's like, oh, Dimension X, then you see
My
Krang,
toes.
and they say, oh, that's a Technodrome. And it's like, oh shit, like
Okay.
Bebop and Rocksteady. And so you
Yeah.
see, and the way that the characters act, they got the characters down. They got the 4 brothers. They got the quarrels. Like
Baxter Stockman.
Baxter Stockman's in it.
I know, but
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's Tyler Perry.
Tyler
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Perry. Okay,
yeah.
so does he make the fucking?
Mousers.
I would have made William
Mousers.
Dafoe. I would have
No
made William
Mousers.
Dafoe Baxter
That would have
Stockman.
been dope.
No Mousers.
But he was the one that created Bebop and Rocksteady. Yes.
Sort of.
This is
Okay, so
bad.
this is bad. Does he end up turning? Does it hint to him turning into the fucking fly?
I feel like
It doesn't hint to it, but he's coming back for sure.
Okay.
So they left it open as.
What
a
about the guy
possibility.
the duck that has wings or fucking? He had egg grenades. Oh fuck.
I think he's from Dimension X, isn't he? Because I know Slash is from Dimension X.
Yeah, he is fucking. That's how he started off.
Yeah.
I thought
He came
Flash
back
was
and did
was a
Appetite from Destruction. For
No,
destruction.
not that kind of that. No. What about Mecha Turtle? No Mecha Turtle.
No Mecha Turtle.
Ugh.
Oh man, I mean, if you think about it, you're trying to fit in
A lot.
for
Yeah.
that movie.
I don't give a shit.
Fit it in.
it, Michael Bay.
So yeah,
I at least expected the Mousers.
Yeah,
Just
I would
imagine the fucking. They're
Just
trying to
him-
get away from the turtles, and
Hey.
they just open the back and then just fucking come out.
see that'd be
The
perfect.
the
for them to use
Mousers,
their
but remember
weapons.
the other ones, the little ones that had the rollers. And
Oh,
on top they had the mushroom
yeah.
head, and they had to do the whip.
Yeah,
They ghost ride the whip.
I remember that.
They'd be able to
Christmas.
use their weapons.
Yeah,
there.
fucking finally.
Finally.
So yeah, so 3 comics.
Okay.
Definitely worth a watch. Not
From what you told
necessarily-
me to. From what you told me to.
I think I've already seen the movie just by you explaining it to me.
It's still, like I said, lots of fan service. If you're a fan of the,
Did they play that?
old school
Did it?
Yeah.
All right.
Shut up, really?
That's what I'm saying. There's
That's
a lot
good,
of
cool.
fan.
Okay.
There's a lot of fan service in it.
All right.
And so there's
All right.
enough fan service to make it decent. But that's why when I walked out of the movie, I had to think about it. Why didn't I like it? And
Okay.
It's like no martial arts, no weapons.
Does Vanilla Ice's Go Ninja Go come out in it? Yes, it does. Yes.
Briefly. Yes.
Briefly.
So
At the
it's-
credits.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of fan service for the cartoons,
Right.
the old school movies. It's like this director, I'll give him that. Right when he came in, he's like, okay, we need to fix this, and he fixed it. But then he's like, let's fuck up Casey Jones. So
I never liked them anyways.
which I feel bad for because this was like Stephen Amell's first like
Major.
Yeah, I was hoping that it would be so badass that DC would be like, wait a minute, we've got to fucking
Yeah,
If
Green
he
Arrow.
was like the next Chris Pratt,
What
not that I thought he would.
I would
be.
love this scenario. Fucking Raphael identifies with a badass Casey Jones, splits off from the group, right?
Yeah.
Identifies with him, splits off from the group. Raphael, no, well, it's already happened. Casey Jones gets captured. Raphael has to put his tail between his legs and
Run
ask his
back.
brothers for help.
Yeah.
That's a movie.
Yeah,
That is a movie.
yeah. Similar to the second movie when he teamed up with the pizza delivery guy.
Kino!
Kino,
yeah.
Kino.
So similar
Hey
to that.
kid,
because-
you need to leave or else I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, man. But anyway,
Well,
moving on.
we've got. There's been major change in the DC universe and the DC universe and Marvel. We've got some big changes going on.
Yes, we do.
Right now. Rebirth
Rebirth.
was
Yeah.
fucking dope.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
I heard.
The Rebirth is the
Yeah,
fucking
it's
shit.
everywhere on Facebook right now.
Rebirth is the fucking shit.
A lot of fanboys aren't happy with it.
They're
though.
not because essentially it's erasing Flashpoint
And
or
it's-
erasing the New 52.
Yeah, and it's also touching their DC's gem, which is Watchmen.
Yeah. The
It-
Watchmen are fucking in the DC universe, man.
They're recognized in the DC universe.
There's a scene in the comic book
Mm-hmm.
where Batman.
Rorschach's not dead?
Huh?
Rorschach's not dead?
Rorschach?
Rorschach is not dead?
I don't know. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's a scene in there where Batman looks at the Batcave,
Uh-huh.
at his Batcave, and he starts picking at the Batcave. And he keeps on picking and picking, and it's the fucking comedian's smiley pin with the blood stain on it. And then there's a little caption that says, "We've always been watched."
Nice.
That's
So
the fucking
the Watchmen.
shit.
The Watchmen has never been part of the actual
Yeah.
DC universe. They've always been like
Were they
more
Dark Horse or
symbolic.
something?
No, they've
No,
always been,
they
they've
were
always
DC
been
Comics,
DC.
but it's like they were never. It was always like a left alone property.
Oh, I
it was
see.
like we owned by DC Comics, but it's not going to be canon.
Yeah.
And now it's like we are, and it's their whole thing with the rebirth is we need heroes, and I think that was the whole. My personal belief is after the whole Batman vs Superman, they're
Yeah.
like this is the whole being too dark thing. We need to let heroes be heroes, you know, and they're trying, and that's their whole slogan with the rebirth.
And it's-
we need heroes.
It's dope
Yeah.
because Wally West seems to be the center of it all.
Yeah.
Just like Barry Allen was the center of Flashpoint
Yeah.
and rebooted the New 52 and gave them that, Wally West is at the center of this.
So think of it this way. So if for those of you that have seen the Flash, the second to the last episode when he got stuck into
In the Speed Force.
Speed Force.
Yeah.
And so imagine when he gets stuck in the Speed Force and when he's able to get fast enough to get out, he gets out and the world is different. Nobody remembers him. It's completely different from what he remembers. It's that story, but Wally West is in it.
Yeah.
So Wally West comes out, and so when he comes out, he sees our current Wally West, from the show,
From the show.
black kid.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, like, and the other Wally West is white. He's a ginger, redhead.
Yeah.
And so then he's trying to, he goes to his initial love interest. He goes to Barry Allen. He's like, do you remember me? And they're like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And so he keeps he keeps struggling to get back into.
And it's dope because guess who he reaches out to first?
Bruce Wayne?
Fuck yes, he does. Fucking reaches out to Bruce Wayne, and then he's just like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
And he's just like, "You need to think. Think about your dad's letter that Barry brought to you." That was
from Flashpoint.
Flashpoint.
Yeah, dude. When I saw that, I'm like,
And he has it up on the cave.
Yeah,
and it's
dude.
behind that he starts picking away at it and he sees the Watchman.
and he sees the Watchman button.
So it's unfolding really well. I'm curious.
I think it's dope. I think it's dope.
What do you think about the curveball that Marvel threw into the mix because Rebirth was getting a lot of attention. Marvel did something to get a lot of attention as well.
You know what, man?
I read the comic. I'm gonna have you go ahead and say it because it's been spun way out of proportion.
I haven't read it yet.
Out of an initial standpoint, like you heard, right? The whole Nazi captain.
Oh yeah,
no,
okay.
yeah.
So yeah, that one.
That
I read.
issue came out the same day as the initial Rebirth. The Rebirth you
Okay.
picked up. So
I think that one I read. I think everyone's fucking. They're blowing shit way out of proportion. Like they really are. Like that can be easily fixed in 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
it's a storyline.
Yeah.
Easily fixed. There's no reason to be sending the writer death threats.
I read about that.
At all. There is no fucking reason for that.
But-
He's a writer.
You know, it's somebody, that's 12. Or not 12, but hopefully they're not fucking older than...
No, bro, it's fucking...
They're not somebody that are going to really kill somebody.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're blowing that shit way out of proportion because it could easily be one of those. Because I think I haven't been really reading too much into comics, but I think he ended up getting because I know that he lost the super soldier serum a while back, and then that's why he was old, and then he got it back.
Yeah,
you
he got it back. There was like a sorceress that had a cube, gave him a wish, and gave him back his.
So I
his
can
youth,
see
essentially.
how much you want to bet that cube is the fucking source of him. Like she's behind it or he's behind it to make him think that he's an agent of Hydra the entire time.
It's possible. I think it's more of a because the pages that they're only showing on Facebook is the page where he says Hail Hydra.
Yeah.
He throws one of his allies out of the plane and it
Yeah.
says Hail Hydra.
I don't like chimichangas.
The whole book though, it's under his narration. It's just saying sometimes as the hero you have to be something that you don't want to be, but that you have to be for the greater good. And it's essentially leading up to sometimes you have to do bad things to do good later.
Yeah,
And so it's seeming as if it's obvious, like it just seems so obvious to me that he's doing this, he doesn't want to, but he's doing it because he has to. Like because I picked up the comic book because even though I'm not a big Captain America fan like at all, but I heard about all this outcry. I'm like, okay, I got to see what all this is about. And when the dude, like he was supposed to be on the airplane by himself, his ally comes on board. We'll take him down together. And like in his narration, he's just like, I really wish you weren't here. Like this is something I needed to do by myself. Now you're caught into this mess.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And then he just takes him out, and then as he's falling down, that's the scene that's been on Facebook, and then he says Hail Hydra, and that's the end. And so when they asked the writer, has he always been part of Hydra? He's like, oh, he may have been part of Hydra the whole time. We don't know. Now that's a very ambiguous. Like it's kind of like, do you like that girl? I don't know. Like yeah, and it's just very ambiguous. But people took it as what he's been from Hydra the whole time, and I don't know.
Yeah.
But no publicity is bad publicity, especially because now what's trending? We got DC's Rebirth, or dude, did you hear fucking Captain America's a Nazi?
Yeah, they're like, yeah.
That's trending.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like
that was their way of throwing a wrench into fucking DC's plans.
Yeah, and see, and again, this goes back to the entire fucking DC versus Marvel shit. You can be a fan of both. Fucking calm down.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down. You can be a fan of both.
I read them both.
Neither one will get you chicks.
Yeah, neither one will get you laid, but you could be a fan of both. You could be a fan of both. Well said. But I don't know. What I want to know is fucking this Civil War 2. What is this shit going on?
Civil War 2 it's essentially this... it's gonna be Captain Marvel
and Iron Man.
and Iron Man are gonna be the head runners fighting against each other. Now they haven't unveiled what it is, the reason that
The
they're
girl,
fighting.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Okay.
They haven't unveiled the reason
Well, that's
that
gonna
they're fighting.
cause some
yet.
shit because Iron Man can't hit her back because you can't hit a woman. So
All these people are gonna protest
yeah,
that.
for sure.
And so
Let her hit you.
so I bought the standalone, which is the first one that came out, the standalone Civil War 2, and
Like
it's
issue 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's no issue 1. Issue 0 was 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah, the first issue came out. Essentially, this like big threat came out. The Inhumans came out. Fucking Avengers.
The fucking Avengers.
The fucking Avengers.
Wow, I think I saw a porn once called the fucking Avengers.
Yeah.
And so they all show up. They take down this evil,
Sad,
and then
'cause
they
the
all.
Hulk scene just ripped everybody apart.
Like, he
Why?
literally did.
Why?
He literally did.
Yeah, he
So-
started off as Bruce Banner and then she just exploded.
She just exploded.
End credits.
And
And it just played the Hulk song at the end. As he's walking.
time warp. Sorry.
And it's just essentially, and then they're hanging out at his
Yeah.
place, and he's like, oh, like we could always have a time of peace, but you can see like.
Carol Danvers in the background giving him the finger.
Yeah.
In this
Fuck you,
new
Iron
rebirth,
Man.
Is there Detective, Batman?
Yes.
There's still all those.
Not
Rebirth?
as many. It's there's gonna be lanterns, so there's 2 new Green Lanterns that are patrolling Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a Hal Jordan where he's essentially been like I'd
I'd give Detective to Nightwing now. Just give Batman one, like, stop. I just give Batman one comic so that you're not over
yeah.
exposing him.
Yeah, well, because they have a Batman, then they have the Detective
Uh-huh.
comics. Those are the only 2 he's in right now, though.
And
And
then
then
another, I feel like they had another one, but I can't remember.
they
what
had a
They had a
more.
shit ton.
They had
dude.
at the New
They
52.
had,
they
yeah,
had
the New 52,
Batman
they had a
Incorporated.
shit ton. They had Batman Incorporated, they had
Yeah.
Batman.
The Dark
they
Knight.
had the Dark Knight, they had Batman and Robin,
Yeah.
they had a shit
Yeah,
ton,
they
dude.
had a lot.
yeah.
And so in this one, they have 2 Batman. It's those 2, and then we got Batgirl and Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Then we have Teen Titans with Damian Wayne, Batman's son, leader of the Teen Titans, which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Then we've got Titans, which is Wally West, his like forefront center. Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Flash. So it's
Well, Green Arrow too. Doesn't Green Arrow?
I'm sorry, Green Arrow.
Green
also.
Arrow also has a rebirth, doesn't he?
He does, and it's actually really interesting. That one came out this past week.
Because
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it
really good?
Isn't it Green Arrow and Canary?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, but because of the Flashpoint, I'm curious to see if this will happen here in the Arrow after the season finale, which I know we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Because according to this, they've never met each other, but they're attracted to each other. Because in the comic books, they were like inseparable. They were
Right.
And so here they never. So because of the altered timeline, they've never met each other, but they're attracted to each other. And he starts off with the goatee, and everyone's making fun of him. And he's like, because his final design right now, he has the goatee in the first issue. His final design is going to look more like Stephen Amell.
Okay.
And so
With like the little bit of the fuzz
with
and,
the little like the scruff.
yeah.
And like the whole issue, like recurring theme that they make fun of is they're like, it's like what's with the porn stash, and like they're like, oh come on, like I like my mustache, and then so then even at the very very end, Black Canary is like, you really got to do something with that facial hair, and so it's interesting to see like, okay, so if this is being canon, it'd be nice to see have the DC universe, like the TV universe, follow that too, like, be interesting. So no, they're really good issues, very good.
When
issues.
do you think DC is just gonna swallow their pride and be like, Grant Gustin, here's your movie?
Nope, never.
Stephen Amell,
It's
here's
not
your-
gonna happen, but I want it to happen so bad.
I mean, he can. This Flash can go to another world and technically get.
I would love a cameo, even if it's with this Ezra Miller or whatever.
Ezra Miller, yeah.
With that dude, but then like he goes to Earth too, and it's fucking Grant Gustin.
How do you go in and be the Flash, knowing like this guy should be the Flash? Like I would feel horrible. Like,
Yeah.
hey Ash, we want you to play Blade, but Wesley Snipes. Oh, did you hear the fucking Creed wants to be Blade?
Yeah, Creed does want to be Blade.
Yeah. This guy's
Michael
in
G.
everything.
Michael
He
B.
should
Jordan.
be in everything, but because he's a great actor. But like,
He's a great actor.
I still want me my.
You still want
Wesley
me?
Snipes.
I still want me my Snipes.
He could still do it. do like a maybe one more and then become a whistler to his son kind of thing.
Does he even have a kid?
I don't know.
Well, he was gonna have a daughter.
We can make that. We can make it happen.
We as Comix podcast could make that happen.
We as
Get me
presidents of
Wesley
Hollywood.
Snipes.
I mean, I'm sure he would be great.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that he'd be great.
Yeah, we already know he could already do action scenes, obviously.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But Flash finale.
Yes. Well, let's talk about both.
Was 10 times better than
Arrow.
Arrow's finale.
Arrow finale was.
And Arrow had
It's been going so.
The
It's been
cool-
going downhill, man.
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't want it to. Like, let's talk Flash first.
Do you really want to talk about Flash? It's more like a Band-Aid. Let's just talk about Green Arrow.
Okay, Green Arrow was bad.
eh,
At the very end of the Green Arrow finale, it just felt like they knew it sucked towards the end, and they're like, "All right, guys, like,
Can we just finish?
can we reboot? Let's reboot." Because that's what it felt like,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
Like at the end, it's essentially the team's gone. It's Oliver Queen's by himself again. So like the whole
Oh,
team
okay.
Arrow, everyone's kind of like, all right, so I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do this, and so he's just like it fades out with him by himself because it's been really lacking.
the one time it's honestly, Damien Dark was a great antagonist,
Mm-hmm.
but there was a moment mid-season where he lost his powers. He should have died.
Yeah, that should
All
have been the
this
end of
other
it.
stuff-
They stretched it
Yeah.
way too much.
Just to kill Black Canary, which was dumb anyway. But it was like he lost his powers again, and then he's like, "You're never gonna kill me." And it kills him, and it's like, "Oh, I am doing this for the people," or some
Yeah.
shit like that. But
Yeah.
it was like, all this time, however you want to say it,
Yeah.
1,000,000 arrows at this guy, and still you took him out with an arrow. For real?
Yeah.
Like, or the part when he got his good powers and he couldn't kill him
Yeah.
because of his goodness.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. He has the goodness to fight him, kill him again. You know what I mean? He had just so many options or so many ways of killing him. It was just kind of like,
And it started off strong.
Yeah.
It started off really good.
and there was like 3 episodes of not Hydra bombs. Help me. The fucking warheads. The
nukes?
The nukes. Sorry,
Yeah.
but it was like we stopped all the nukes except for one, and it was like, and then it's coming right at fucking Felicity. She grabs a laptop, changes trajectory, and kills like
Yeah.
10,000 people as opposed to 1,000,000 or something like that.
Where does she send it?
To
Gotham.
What did she send it to? Yeah, fuck.
Gotham.
That moment went battering.
Metropolis.
This was you, huh, Adam? And then he has to take it to space again. To which would be fine because, as we all know, if he takes the nuke to space and it explodes, his suit completely fine.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
His body is torn apart.
Yeah, but his suit.
His suit is
Perfect.
spot on.
Perfect.
Perfect.
That would be awkward, though.
That would be awkward.
Naked.
Just the yellow sun, and he's just all naked. Fuck. And then his like supersonic landing. Nuts.
Well, I didn't see Flash. I saw Arrow. That shit, that's a Flashpoint paradox. I'm telling you, it's going to be Flashpoint.
Oh, you mean for Flash, right?
For Flash.
Oh.
They'd have to show Batman.
They wouldn't have to show
wouldn't
that.
have
Unless
to.
they do Dad of Batman. Batman Daddy.
Oh, Thomas Wayne?
Yeah.
See, what I was thinking of them doing, I wonder...
But he doesn't know Bruce Wayne yet, so it wouldn't really make
He
sense.
wouldn't. But if he was to have, let's say, substitute Oliver Queen for Bruce Wayne's character or Thomas Wayne's character,
God
I
damn
would
it.
prefer if they did that. That would be the best
if they,
way that they can
If they
save
do that
it.
with Oliver Queen again, it would be like, Dick, you're making him Batman
Yeah.
even more.
Well, how about this? Since
Felicity stayed on Team Arrow, by the way.
Yeah, she did, but...
Well, it's
Which
because
is
she's
weird,
banging
she
Arrow.
dumped him and...
She's banging him.
They're banging.
I've only seen one episode. She's banging.
I know who you're talking about. She's banging him. She's that one that wears the red hood, right? That's his sister. She's banging him. No, I'm thinking that, okay, so it's a Flashpoint paradox, but now since they have Supergirl in the roster, they're gonna end up merging all the Earth is, or all the Earth is.
Maybe that's where he's going. Remember the season finale?
Yeah.
Maybe that's where he's going.
Maybe, dude. I mean,
That'd
who
be
the fuck
very.
knows?
I'd be.
Do we know if? How are we going to see the backstory or the back episodes of CW? It's not going to still be on CBS now, but the new shit's going to be on.
That's what I'm
No,
thinking.
well, I mean,
would
if they
suck.
end up launching it on Hulu, then it wouldn't
It's
matter.
not on Hulu now.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but when they bring
Oh,
back,
maybe you're
Would
thinking
they
that
only-
they'll bring season 1 over.
yeah,
Kind of like, okay, we'll show
Yeah.
reruns on occasion.
That would be cool.
yeah,
That would be cool.
That'd be dope. I would love to watch it.
Yeah, because like Martian Manhunter is a recurring character. in it.
Yes, and I think in 2 episodes they've shown Superman, but from a distance.
I know they showed him like where she's on the ground and he's in the sun and you can't.
You
It's
can't-
totally fucking.
Tom Welling,
No, it's totally.
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah, because it's the shape of it.
Yeah,
It's the total.
like
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and that's the thing is that I know that there's been a lot of back and forth about them
They could-
trying to get Tom Welling to play
Yeah.
Superman in
He's
Supergirl.
got to make his hair black again.
Yeah, because isn't he blonde now or some shit
No,
like that?
it's great.
Oh, it's gray. Okay. Yeah, this fucker's old.
I've been wanting to. I don't know if it's on Hulu or Netflix, but I've been wanting to. I'll watch Smallville now
Smallville, I think, is on Netflix, like the
'Cause-
entire series.
Really?
because I was never attracted
Somebody
to. See, the thing that
Fucking
was not
meteor.
that was not attractive to me was that you sold it as it's Tom Welling's like when he's like on a cross or something with the Esper. Hi, Papash. That was a dog, not one of these guys.
That was Luis.
Hey, baby.
But it was like that's how they sold it, a supermodel with
Yeah.
the S burned into it, and then I was like, I'm out on the CW on the WB at the time.
Yeah, at that time it was on the
I'm
WB.
out. And then all of a sudden, like season 5, everybody's like, "Did you see Aquaman?" Blah 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 blah, and Arrow, and I was like, "Fuck." I didn't know they were gonna do this something
Yeah.
this cool. I thought it was gonna be like 90210, but on the side, he's
Superman. That's what I thought. Yeah.
That's what it kind of seemed because like you
I'm down
said,
to watch it
the cover of the DVD when it came out on DVD, it was him in the cornfield, like all sweaty and shit, and like looking up, and he's got the kryptonite necklace on, you know, and he has the
Shirtless,
S,
right?
Yeah,
Of
shirtless with the S,
S
burning
branded into him.
But still, it didn't look like an S. It looked like a fucking 8.
It's for hope.
An 8? What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
8 hopes.
As Batman in the parody said, "Hope starts with H, you idiot."
So I don't know.
Superman, you saw him.
So
It's when Two-Face was there, and he's like Harvey Dent and whatever.
Yeah.
He takes off his glasses, and Jim Gordon was there, right? And Jim Gordon gets so fed up with Batman, he takes off his glasses. "What did you do with Jim?" "Superman, you saw him." And then he puts his glasses back on, and he's like, "You should have been here. There was somebody impersonating you." It was so funny.
Was
so-
it like a college humor thing?
No, it was college humor, but it was Pete Holmes.
Oh, okay. I gotta check that out. All right.
There's a million of them.
I bet.
But yeah. Did we talk about everything on your list?
no.
Oh, by the way, I beat the game Uncharted 4 in 2 days. It was fucking dope.
Okay, so when you say you beat it in 2 days, does that mean
The
you
game,
really
not my meat.
Did you? Is it
Took-
a really
took you 2
short
days?
game, or
No,
did
it's
you put in
22
like
levels?
how many hours did it take you?
A lot of more than I'm willing to admit in front of my girlfriend. Let's just say that. I beat
So
a
it's
game.
just- He
No,
doesn't
'cause I'm
wanna
saying
say it in front of you.
For the viewers that are thinking of buying a game, I know some people would.
I was on vacation, so I
Would-
spent a lot of hours.
I'm just saying, you people, if they're like, oh, you beat it in 2 days, I want to play a game that's actually. I want to. If I pay $60,
Yeah, exactly. That's
it's
what I
gonna
was
be
gonna
for
ask
something
you.
that I have that I get my money's worth. So, did you feel you got your money's worth for
Absolutely.
paying $60?
Dude, it was a lot of it's like
So it's not something you
Assassin's
could just
Creed,
beat over.
kind of the same hop, onto like chapels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you look at Assassin's Creed and you look down, it doesn't. There's no depth. It just looks like, oh, that's cool. I jump in the hay.
Yeah.
In this game, you're like, oh, like you're on something, and then you can move the camera.
Yeah.
You can see depth. Like you actually get scared,
Yeah.
like you're gonna fall.
Yeah.
So it was really dope. And then like the shooting's cool. You can have it on automatic to where like you just press your left trigger and it'll automatically go to the person instead of trying to.
Trying to find him.
Yeah. So it's pretty good. It was really good. Guns are fucking dope. The storyline is fucking phenomenal.
Is it really? Okay.
It's a storyline that they have used, but it's almost like Rounders.
Okay. Okay.
See, I played the first one. I haven't beaten it. I'm almost done with it.
The one on PS1?
The remake that they did for PS4. Yeah, so a long time ago. I've never played it. Like I just.
They're on number 4. He hasn't beaten the first one.
I just picked
He's gonna
it up.
get to it.
I just picked it up because of you actually, because you said it was such a great game. I wanted to check it out.
Well, I mean, obviously with every game things get better.
Yeah.
But 3 was good and 4 was good.
So how many stars?
4.
4.
Okay.
What would have made it 5?
5. Not the storyline they did. Not the Rounders storyline.
Okay.
Have you seen Rounders?
No.
You gotta watch Rounders.
Yeah.
It's an Edward Norton, Matt Damon movie. You gotta watch it. It's about cards.
Okay.
It's fuck. It's such a spoiler though.
How much you want to bet in the development? They're like, so what's going to be the storyline?
Rounders.
Some dude walks in, takes off his sunglasses, Rounders. What?
You got it.
I just saw the movie last night. We're doing fucking Rounders. And then the guy in the back, you're a genius.
You do anything to help your best friend.
Yeah.
Or family member or whatever. I'm retired. Help me, I need help.
All right.
I'll do anything for you, bro.
Mm.
And then you don't tell your chick, and then you go do it. She finds out anyway. Rounders.
Yeah. And it's Rounders. Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, with a different storyline, but the gameplay is so good and the graphics are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like you just look.
It
They're
looks beautiful.
arguing.
Yeah.
And there'll be a close up and their facial expressions are like, God damn.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
you're showing 2 people argue on a video game. Like, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing.
Okay.
It still doesn't beat Deathstroke versus Batman, though. That shit fucking was dope.
Oh,
That fight?
Arkham Origins.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Boom,
And
boom.
you played Doom, right?
Yeah.
So did I.
Oh, you did too.
Racist? I'm just kidding. Yeah, go ahead.
I dug Doom.
I dug Doom.
I dug Doom. But see, I mean, I got an Xbox, so.
So do I.
No, I know. I'm just saying, I got an Xbox. Because
It's on
Uncharted,
PS4 too.
Uncharted is on PS4. I don't have a PS4, so I can't say. But Doom was great. I loved it.
How far did you get?
Maybe like 3rd level, maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Yeah,
It is.
Really?
it is. No, it really is.
I finally got all the guns. I have no idea what level I'm on.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
I
no idea.
rented it on Redbox, so I mean I played it for a limited amount of time. I haven't bought in the game. I want to buy the game now. I give it a 4 out of 5, and mostly because of nostalgia. Like I remember playing
There's
that
no
game.
story.
No, there is no
That's what I've
story.
heard.
Yeah, there is no story, but it's mostly out of
Mindless
nostalgia.
fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the way they explode and shit, like
yeah.
I can shoot you 2 times, and then you can.
It's
whatever.
very Gears of War. But when I saw
Yeah.
that, it's very Gears of War because when you can run up to them and you can do like the melee attack.
And then you could rip open their head. You could fucking rip off their arm and beat them with it. Like
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Like they're like demons.
You can beat them off with their own arm.
Yeah,
That's
you can.
crazy.
You can.
You know what I mean?
Just kind of
Yeah.
like the whole.
That way, it's not you. It makes you.
Yeah, because
like
then
it.
that's not
And
gay,
then- and then at that
'Cause if
point,
I rip
it's
off-
the stranger.
Because if I rip off your arm and I beat you with your arm, then that's not gay because I'm not.
You're helping
I'm not
him out.
beating
You're
you.
just
Yeah,
helping me out.
yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, that's great.
We're not
Shut
doing
Why
that
would you
later.
want to help him out?
Oh, that's so
Why don't you
good.
just let him do it on his own?
I know, asshole.
You like to watch.
I want to be a part of it.
I like the fact that the guns. It makes you think because you have the opportunity to upgrade your gun. So it's like you can either pick this or you can pick this, and it tells you what
Pros and cons.
pros and cons. So I thought that was pretty dope.
So you gave it 4 out of 5.
I gave it 4 out of 5.
What about you, Ash?
Same.
4 out of 5.
You know, I'm gonna go 3 because there's no story. There is no story. It's like
That's not always bad though.
For me it is because I want to. Why am I fighting?
Okay.
Why am I like for Uncharted 4?
You want to be engulfed in the story and you want to be just.
Well, just I don't want it to be like, go kill Olivia.
Okay, so there's just there's people that like just give me something to shoot and I'll shoot, and then there's people that I want an interactive movie, and so you're more of I want an interactive movie.
I mean, have you played Destiny?
Yes.
Destiny.
No story.
no story, but at least it was like it was these fucking, I don't know what you want to call them, but this Earth or whatever, let's say, is trying to take over this place, and all these Earths are trying to get together to defend. Yeah. And these are the Guardians or whatever. So that, at least give me that. Don't be like, you're gonna break out of fucking becoming a mindless zombie and get out of it by yourself. By the way, when you rip open zombies or when you rip open demons, you're gonna get power. Okay, and ammo.
Yeah.
No sense. No sense. But whatever. I mean,
it's fun.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a mindless one.
It is mindless.
It's good. The other one that I did play was The Division. That was the shit.
The Division is really good.
The Division was the shit, dude.
Yes. I give that a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
The way I see.
Oh, speaking of which, Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be in The Division, the movie.
They're making a Division movie?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yeah. Already?
Do you guys not have Facebook?
I do.
Okay. Go on once in a while. I mean.
Oh, so all I gotta do is just hit the button that has the big F in the blue box?
Well, I hope it stands for Facebook.
I didn't know that. It's really good. If for anybody that's ever played Far Cry, it's similar. It's like a Far Cry mixed with Destiny. It's you have there's an actual story like in Far Cry,
right.
And you're essentially in this like urban area. You're just you're capturing these like different zones. But then as far as you can be doing a mission and then you see other players jumping in and you can choose to hang out with them or you could whatever. It's like Destiny. So that's the cool part that's cool with a story, which just makes it great. And it's scary because it's like it feels like something that can actually happen in today's world.
Because isn't it like a biological war? It's like biological warfare.
Yeah, and this isn't a spoiler because it happens in the opening credits. Right. Is somebody drugs like they put this virus in a bunch of money on Black Friday.
Yeah,
and so you just see all these people going to the mall and buying shit on Black Friday. Yeah. And then
it just wipes out.
It just the economy just crashes. Government falls. The only government entity is the Division.
And you know what, man? Yeah. Like when I was playing it, I got a feeling of how the story's gonna end and how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it.
Really?
That is how it's gonna go tonight because it is your party.
That tonight's gonna be. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I have a feeling
Thank you for talking shit about a game he just got me, but thank you for my birthday.
No, I'm not talking shit about it. I'm not going to spoil it, but
it's good. I'm still playing it. It's a really good game.
How are you playing it? You just gave it to
me. I'm still playing it. So
all of a sudden,
but yeah. So 4 out of 5 stars.
Okay.
And we'll be hearing Ash's review on it next week.
Which means you got homework, motherfucker.
Yeah.
My homework is playing video games. Why can't I why can't I make a living on this?
You can.
Shifting gears a bit, you guys heard for the third Thor movie, Ragnarok.
It's supposed to be the final, right?
Yes.
The finale?
It's been rumored that it was going to be an adaptation of Planet Hulk. Now confirmed. Planet Hulk is going to be the adaptation of Thor. Now, they also signed to bring in Benicio del Toro, the Collector, to be a part of it. So that makes the most sense because essentially the Planet Hulk is this storyline that this being, in this case, for this storyline, is going to be the Collector that brings in all these different species.
The Collector just sounds like the sperm.
Yeah.
Go on.
To have all these different species fight each other.
And his hair's white. Right?
Yeah.
It's because he puts it in his hair.
There's just something about Mary.
And so it's going to make these people fight each other, or these different species, and to see, kind of like the Gladiator.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hoping this is better than you're saying it. Because it's kind of like...
The Planet Hulk...
The Gladiator. You didn't like The Gladiator.
The movie?
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you not entertained?
So think that, but with comic book characters.
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's fucking Planet Hulk.
I fucking hated Joaquin Phoenix. I loved to hate Joaquin Phoenix in that movie.
See...
Oh, right. Even in the end, when he fucking stabs him in the side. God, I want to fucking...
So...
ability to actually speak.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so which means that he should be able to speak.
It doesn't mean Hulk is there, right? It's just a bunch of Hulks.
No,
Hulk
is there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's just him, and then it's just like they take him as one species, and then a bunch of different alien species, and then Thor. Except Thor wasn't in it; it was Thor's brother. that was in it, but the adaptation that they're using here is
Okay, but isn't Ragnarok a cyborg of clone or of Thor of clone? Is it Ragnarok cyborg of clone?
I don't know actually.
I thought that's what Ragnarok was.
That's what I have in the game, the Marvel game. He looks exactly like Thor, just half fucking.
He's like half robot. Yeah, that was a Terminator.
Dun,
song.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Wrong song, I know. Dun, dun,
What?
dun, dun, dun.
I don't know. His mom gave him an 80 seat or something.
He gave him a Awesome Mix Volume 3. The rejected songs.
But moving on along. Batman vs Superman, extended cut.
I heard it's supposed to be like 3.5 hours long.
Jesus.
3 hours long.
In the
3
commercial,
hours.
though, they did show Jenna Malone.
Jenna Malone.
They showed more scenes that just like, dude, you should have kept that in the movie.
Yeah.
So full extended cut, an extra 30 minutes of footage.
Well, a lot
is
of
going to be
It's
rated
only
R.
access?
It's only 30. Yeah, I
It's
thought it
only
was
30
more.
minutes. They're
It seemed like
supposed to. They're thinking that this may be like the uncut of Watchmen, where it made Watchmen that much better.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah, remember it's being recorded. Gotta keep talking.
I know.
All right, so are we on UFC 99? 199?
Well, I thought we were talking about the Batman vs
Oh,
Superman.
yeah.
Well, it's
but-
coming out in July.
It's just a half hour more.
Half hour more. Half hour more. Coming out in July. Buy it.
Rated R.
Buy it.
Okay, so last time we.
Imagine it's like the.
It's just kind of like. Last time. How long have you had the belt, Ash?
He's had it?
3 months.
Yeah, he's been
3
the reigning
months.
champion for 3 months.
Reigning champion for 3 months. Okay. So here we go.
See?
Tonight, June 4th, is UFC 199.
Etch a sketch?
It is. UFC 199. UFC 199. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 fights on the main card.
Five
Five
fights.
fights? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 fights
5 fights.
on the main card. Okay?
Cool.
So, again, we have the championship belt. The
CM Punk is still undefeated after 2 years of being in
Yeah,
UFC.
in the UFC.
He fought? When did he fight?
No, he
No,
doesn't.
he's
That's
never
why
fought.
he's
That's why
undefeated.
it's funny. He's undefeated.
Motherfuckers.
He beat spine surgery.
He beat spine surgery.
Take that.
Take that, spine surgery. I win.
That's UFC 200.
No, that is going to be UFC 200. So we have UFC 199 tonight, and then in July we have UFC 200, which we will actually be seeing. Not tonight because it's Ash's birthday tonight.
Yes.
His birthday party. We're all going to get
Blame it
drunk.
on me.
Yeah, we're going to blame it on you. We always blame it on you. Why
We
wouldn't
got
we
50
blame it
people
on you?
come here.
Fuck that. We don't have room for fucking 50 people here in this house. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Alright.
Alright. It's not all about you, bro.
Okay.
Not all about you.
On my birthday, it's not all about me. Take that.
Well, and
Take
no.
that, Andy.
You son of a bitch, take that! Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. The 2 belts are up for grabs again,
And the tutu.
And the tutu
Which I'm the reigning champ of.
of the tutu. Undefeated.
Undefeated tutu holder.
Undefeated tutu holder. Okay, so this is what we are going to go ahead and do. I'm gonna go ahead and name off the fighters for you guys.
Yeah.
Alright. I will give you their records as well as if there are any advantages.
I'm just going to do
or
this
if
like a
there-
chick. I'm just going to pick the person that looks like he's going to win.
That looks cute.
The hot guy is going to win.
The most determined looking.
Well,
The Tom Hardy looking motherfucker. I choose him.
both of them look adorable in this one.
But this one had the earring.
Oh my god. Like fucking toads.
He's an Aquarius.
Sagittarius, bitch. Okay, so tonight, the first fight on the main card, we've got Dustin Poirier versus Bobby Green. Dustin Poirier is ranked number 11, and Bobby Green is ranked 13. Okay? So, right now, we've got Dustin...
So you do have to go off the look, huh?
Right, yeah.
you
You
do.
kind of do. His tattoos look more fierce. Okay, so we've
We're going
got...
to tap out shirt.
Okay, so Dustin Poirier's record nickname is the Diamond, and Bobby Green's nickname is the King. Okay, so the Diamond's record is 19-4. Remember, that's Poirier. So Dustin Poirier is 19-4, 19 wins, 4 losses. Bobby Green is 23 wins, 6 losses. Poirier has a 1-inch advantage over Bobby Green. Okay, right now they're saying that Poirier is the favorite. in this fight?
Damn, I was gonna go for him too.
I'm going green.
You're saying Bobby Green?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Fuck. I want to go green too. But I'm gonna go. Yeah. If Channing Tatum and that yellow thing from Sin City had a kid, it would look like Dustin Poirier. So I'm gonna go with him.
You're gonna go with Poirier?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Scratch it. Put it green.
You want to? It's because he's black, huh?
No. Yeah, that's why I chose to always bet on black.
Okay, and those lovely giggles that you hear, it's my wife
It's my wife.
My wife taking down the stats so we know who's winning or who's gonna end up winning or losing.
USNA.
USNA.
I'm gonna go Poirier. Fuck it.
This is the only time I'm ever gonna wear the tutu. I know it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Watch him walk out with the belt.
Again. Both belts.
How did he get two? I don't know.
He's first and second place. You guys have to share the tutu.
We'll have to squeeze into the tutu.
What?
Front to back.
I am not squeezing shit with
You
you.
need to do the Siamese twin. You don't have to do
Front to back.
I said front to back.
I said front to back.
Front to back. Okay.
Easy, Miklo.
So the next one we've got Dan Henderson versus Hector Lombard.
Hendy.
You're gonna say Henderson?
Yeah, sadly because I recognize that name.
Oh, okay.
And
So
I've seen him fight before.
you have? Okay. So Dan Henderson currently his record is 31 wins, 14 losses. Lombard is 34 wins, 5 losses, 1 tie, and 2 no contests.
Hector Lombard for sure.
Damn. Yeah, I already said it.
Okay.
Come on, Dan.
Okay.
Are you going to be able to find out?
Oh, I'll find out tonight. Yeah, I'll find out tonight. I
want to be all fucked up and you tell me.
You're wearing the tutu, bitch! Yes! So as far as the reach goes, Henderson has got a 3-inch reach over Lombard.
Uh-huh.
Idiot. And right now the favorite is Lombard. I'm gonna say Lombard.
Yeah.
Let's see. The next fight is going to be. We got Max Holloway, ranked number 4. We've got Richard Lamas, ranked number 5. Let's see. Holloway is 15 wins, 3 losses. Lamas is 15 wins, 4 losses, and Lamas has a 2-inch reach over Holloway.
All right, let's do this though. What is their specialty? Like, is one guy Hapkido and Jiu-Jitsu, or we don't know that yet?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going Lamas.
Yama.
I can find out if you guys want.
No, it's all good. It's all good because it's gonna take longer because we're recording. I will go Holloway.
You're gonna go Holloway?
She was my favorite Spice Girl.
Holloway is the favorite for that fight.
She's ginger, right?
Probably. I don't know. What the fuck?
You know Power Rangers, but you don't know Spice Girl?
How the fuck?
I'm gonna say
liar.
I'm gonna say Holloway.
My it's gonna sound like a big excuse, but my cousin's on the other side, so I only know Posh Spice's real name and Ginger.
Okay.
We learned something today.
All right, this is the big one. I know you're excited about this one.
Faber.
This is Cruz versus Faber 3. Okay, this is the 3rd time
What's
these guys
the
are
record?
fighting. Huh?
1-1?
No, 2-0.
Who's got the
Cruz?
Faber? Damn it!
Cruz. I think Cruz has beaten him twice. I think.
I'm still going Faber.
Okay, and right now we've got
Again, only because I've seen.
That's the only guy that you know.
Yeah.
Right now, Dominic Cruz is the champion.
Hey, you guys picked Y2J because that's the only name you know, and you won, you fuckers.
You still got the belt. Shut up. Okay, so Dominic Cruz is the current
It was a rock,
champion.
paper, scissors.
We did. Dominic Cruz right now is 21-1. Currently the champion. Uriah Faber is 33-8, and Cruz has a 1-inch reach over Faber. Now keep in mind, this is the 3rd time that these guys are fighting.
I'm going Faber.
You're gonna go Faber?
Faber for sure.
Faber, the California kid, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his nickname.
Yeah, that's his nickname, the California.
Which
I'm like,
Cruz's
can I
nickname?
change
The
my
Dominator?
vote? Can I change my vote? Yeah,
I don't know,
Faber-
man.
Faber.
I think.
The Dominator.
Yeah, I want to say Faber. Faber wants this fight.
That's what I'm saying. It's
He
like
wants it.
if you fought this guy 3 different times,
Yeah, this
There's
is
Just
the
saying,
third
if he
time.
gets it, he's gonna get it because of Faber. Like we all chose Faber, and he's gonna get it.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
our
we all
chance
chose
would have
Faber?
been, our chance would have been if he picked Cruz.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna come to. Watch.
Okay, and the final fight. It's another championship.
Chris Weidman for sure.
Weidman's
Because
not
his
fighting
name is
tonight.
Weidman.
Weidman's not fighting tonight.
Yeah, Chris Weidman. Who's
No, dude,
Rockhold fighting?
it's Rockhold is fighting Michael Bisping.
Well, then definitely Rockhold.
Look, check it out. I'm not like no joke. I don't think Weidman's not fighting tonight.
Wait,
No, bro, they're not fighting. This is it right here. This is off of the UFC website
Best
right now.
upcoming card. Maybe okay.
This
then-
is it right here.
I'm still going Rockhold.
Rockhold then.
Okay, so we've got.
What's
I thought that was.
what's
I've been looking forward to the
I'm gonna-
Weidman rematch.
I thought you were looking. I thought it was the Faber one. I thought you said the Faber one.
No, Weidman.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got Rockhold is 15-2, current champion, and he's fighting number 4, Michael Bisping. He is 29-7, and let's see. He's got Rockhold has a 5-inch
said Rockhold.
reach
You said
over
Rockhold, right?
Bisping.
I'm going for the Rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Rockhold also. Yeah, man.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh man, look how we're almost. By some of
Yeah.
them are a little different.
Yeah.
Like if we win, it's gonna inch out.
Yeah, it's always gonna inch out.
That's how I love it.
There's no way we're gonna remember that.
It's
There's
okay,
no
we
way
got
we're
it.
gonna remember
We got
that.
it.
I mean, in general for tonight, like
Well, this is Rockhold versus Bisping 2. So this is the second time that these guys are fighting. So you guys want to
100%.
stick? Huh?
is it for, yeah,
No, Rockhold is fighting Bisping tonight for the second time.
yeah.
So that's what that is.
But Rockhold won first, right?
I don't know. I don't know who
Alright,
won first.
It's all good. One, I'm going off of.
Rocks.
No, I feel like. Really, bro, you hate me. I feel like if it was this guy who has the title, and then we just saw this, we just saw some Chris Weidman, right? And then they changed it to another guy. Now I feel like he's for sure gonna win because this is the guy that stayed in the
Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
Do you guys want to do UFC 200 right now? Or do you guys want to wait till closer?
Oh, we're way closer.
Because that one, we've got a total of
We've
1,
already
2,
made them
3,
sit
4,
through
5,
this.
6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 fights that night.
Yeah, we should definitely.
We'll wait on that one.
You want to wait on that one?
We'll maybe even
Do that
split
one
it
live.
up.
Do that one live.
You want to do that one live? Okay, let's
maybe
do it
we'll
live.
even. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say maybe we'll even split it up, but at least if it's live, it'll make sense.
Yeah, we can
It's
do
like
that live.
aside from the actual
It's
episode.
like pizza on my toe, lady.
Okay, so yeah, that's UFC 199. 199.
If anybody is keeping track and you realize that, please feel free to either leave us an email
the podcast
At the
comics at gmail.com.
or just leave us a message and let us know who won.
Leave us a message on Facebook, hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on Instagram. Doesn't matter, hit us up. We always reply back. So that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Oh, we all said yeah at the same time. That was
I know,
good.
it's cute.
Okay.
Choreographed.
It's adorable.
All right, people.
This is going to be another episode of Comics. My name is Esteban.
My name is Ash.
This is Luis.
A little more enthusiasm, bro. It's your birthday.
My name is Ash.
There it is. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Stick it in.